Welcome back. The healthcare sector emerged as one of the very few sectors that has been able to turn the misfortunes of COVID-19 pandemic into its advantage, as well as the stocks. In yesterday, healthcare sector led the runway of JCI movement with 1.9%. It drove JCI to level up above 6,000, and the increase keeps on going until now. And therefore, we will discuss it deeper with Vanessa Karmajaya, who serves as research analyst for RHB Sekuritas. Hey, Vanessa, thank you very much for joining.
Hi, thank you so much for inviting me.
How are you?
I'm good. Stay at home.
Yeah, hopefully that you are enjoying your time by working from home. So talking about the thing that had been being an object or subject of the talking, especially in the capital market ecosystem, the COVID-19 cases in Indonesia rise very significant. It is also giving a significant impact towards the health sector in capital market in Indonesia. So can you share your observation on this?
Yeah, we see the recent increase of the stock price of the healthcare companies recently. I can say there is a kind of condition, maybe a blessing in disguise. I'm not saying that we should take any benefits amid this unfortunate situation, but yeah, like it or not, that's true that healthcare companies are defensive in nature and become the main beneficiaries in this situation. Actually, I divided the stocks into three segments, which are pharma, hospital, and laboratorium. For pharma, I think the increasing health awareness, for example, like people are buying more vitamins. Like maybe we can do self-assessment, like previously we don't care about zinc vitamin, we don't care about vitamin D, but now we are rushing to buy it to maintain our immunity system. This is definitely positive to support their cells, and we see this is going to be a long-term trend. Also for hospital, I think the COVID-19 patient already helped to support their revenue. And also the margin, because the reimbursement rate is notably higher. And also for laboratory companies, they also get windfall from the COVID-19 situation. Because the increasing health awareness should also sustain their growth going ahead. I mean, people like pre-COVID, they don't care about their vitamin D level, or they don't care about their oxygen saturation status before, but now they do care. So I think people might opt for the routine preventive testing and more becoming health concern going ahead.
Yes, it is also giving a significant impact on the high demand of healthcare product or supplement product in the market. So talking about trend-wise, is it going to happen for a long time, time-wise?
I think it's gonna be remain positive for the healthcare sector and overall. We maintain our overweight sector, and I think it's gonna be a long-term trend. We all know that Indonesia healthcare industry is still underpenetrated if we compare to the other countries. For example, like our number of hospital bed per population is still lower if you compare to the WHO standard, for example. Also with COVID-19 patient, like I said before, like it's a kind of boost to increase our health awareness, and I think it's going to be maintained going ahead. So like I mentioned before, we don't care about vitamin D, we don't care about oxygen level before, but now we care. I think it's going to be the new normal. It's going to be a long time horizon and should be positive for healthcare companies.
Okay, the awareness is raising right now. So talking about the stocks that will be pretty much prominent during this pandemic time, what are those?
Okay, so actually my topics is on the hospital, especially for Mitra Keluarga. Is our target price is 3,600. It's still presenting a substantial upside from this current level. My previous topic is actually Hermina, but the price rise rapidly and reaching my target price, approaching their stock split mechanism. So hospital players should book a solid third quarter result, because we know that during the first quarter, given the rise in the COVID-19 patients at that time, they book a very solid profitability. Second quarter might be slowing down a little bit, but third quarter should be superb for both of the top line and also the bottom line.
Okay, so for the pharmaceutical listed company that produced pharmaceutical products, for example, INF is the producer of ivermectin. Is there any impact on the movement or the volatility of the stock of INF, since they are producing a lot of ivermectin, a lot. And of course, the demand also rising.
Yeah. I think there is a hype, anything related to COVID, to all of the stock, for example. Like, we know that when Pak Jokowi is expected to take the first shot, at that time, all of the pharmaceutical companies' share price rise rapidly at that time. But I think we need to be careful about this because, yes, the hype is there. People are lining up, and the stock of the ivermectin is depleting rapidly. But I think we need to see further regarding the demand of the demand for the COVID-19 patients. I mean, how many percent of the COVID-19 patient is actually using this medicine, and how is the demand post-COVID-19, and how much actually it's going to be contribute to the enough performance. I mean, for example, like remdesivir, it helped to boost the share price of the pharma companies, but actually when I delve deeper to the Kalbe's pharma impact, is actually less than 10% for the revenue impact coming from remdesivir for Kalbe Pharma. So I think the impact is not that much. So yeah, I think we need to have further assessment on the financial impact.
Okay, especially for investors that going to collect enough as the long-term stock to be collected, they need to examine more on that. So talking about the health sector as the mover of JCI lately, is it or are they going to be strong enough to put the JCI on a positive trend in the long term or in the medium term?
Maybe not that strong at this moment, the impact of the healthcare companies, because we know it's not as strong as going to be like bank or tech, because the market cap of the healthcare companies combined, it's only about 2 to 3% from the total GCI. So it's not much as banking and tech sector. For example, banking and tech sector combined is close to the 40%. Banking only is about 37, 38%. So yeah, banking and tech sector, if they increase, they gonna move the market. They have the stronger impact compared to the healthcare companies.
All right, Vanessa Karbajaya, research analyst of RHB Securitas. Thank you very much for joining and sharing your point of view on this. Thank you. See you very soon.
Stay safe, everyone. Happy weekend.
All right, stay tuned on Market Lines because we'll be right back after the break.